5 players on 5 moving podiums, all hoping to race their way to £5,000. Just don't be last. To the finish line. Yes, hello and welcome to The Finish Line, the show where contestants literally race their podiums across the studio floor to try and win £5,000. Yes, this is Series 3 and somehow we're still getting more willing victims to apply. Should have said players. Let's move on, shall we? Time now to meet my sidekick. Nobody puts baby in the corner. She'll like that reference, I'm sure. It's our resident dirty dancer. It's Sarah Green.
I love that reference. Thank you.
Ready to meet today's players?
I certainly am.
OK, let's do it. Today's players hoping to win big are Giorgio, Katie, Caroline, Ben and John. OK, here we go. Before we start racing, we need to put our players in order with today's first qualifier. So, Sarah, how does it work?
Well, qualifier 1 is the picture game. First, we'll show you a subject, then we'll reveal an image. So to get this right, you'd answer New Zealand. Get 5 right, and we'll stop the clock.
So, who's going to start in which lane? Let's find out. First up today, it's Giorgio, a drag performer and DJ from London.
Hi.
Giorgio.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Roman.
Hello, welcome to the show. Listen, you're a performer. How long have you been doing drag performance?
So I've been a drag queen performer for 13 years.
OK.
And I go by the name of Claudia F. The F stands for Funkin' Drama Queen.
Nice. OK. Right, of course. I believe we have a picture. of
You do.
Let's take a look.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Here she is.
Oh, my
Fantastic. Look at that.
That is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm almost a little bit upset that you
love
didn't wear
it.
the hair here.
I know.
I know.
want that
I
hair.
should have been in drag.
Yeah. So go on then, tell me, what's your ultimate goal as a performer then?
I am slightly obsessed with Eurovision.
OK, many people are.
Yeah.
That's OK.
And I already entered 4 times. And I reached the semi-finals for San Marino 3 years ago. I entered this year as well.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to know if I move to the semi-finals. So,
yeah, absolutely.
please.
Come on, fingers crossed. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
OK, well, look, let's get into the gameplay. We've got a picture round up
Yes.
first. How do you feel you're going to do on this one?
I'm just really bad with names. So I see people, and for the life of me, I can't remember what their names are.
OK.
Could be a drawback.
Might not be great.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Giorgio?
Right, let's give it a go.
Your time starts now. Clothing cupboard.
Wardrobe.
Actor.
Oh, pass.
FIFA country code.
Venezuela.
Iconic singer.
Tina Turner.
Country.
United States of America.
Reality TV star.
Oh, no, pass.
Stationery.
Diary.
That's 5. Congratulations, Giorgio. See,
Thank you.
first bit over and done with.
Yeah.
We can take a breath and let's take a look and go through your answers.
The actor is Taron Egerton, and the reality TV star is Rebecca Vardy.
Oh.
You're setting the bar here because you're up first. You got your 5 correct answers in 31.2 seconds.
All right.
Giorgio, go to lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, Giorgio.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Katie, a project coordinator from Presswick. Hello, Katie.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the show. So, have you always lived in Presswick? Have you travelled a bit? Hearing a slight accent?
I went travelling about 2 years ago to Australia. While I was away travelling, my sort of party trick was doing quite a lot of karaoke. And one time I did end up doing a sort of mini concert where I just didn't get off the stage. So I just did 9 songs back to back.
Back to back?
Back to
Whole
back,
album.
yeah. Whole album, whole concert.
What would you say is your passions other than just getting up and randomly singing?
Well, that's the main one. But no, I'm a huge McFly fan, have been for a lot of years. I'd never do their songs on karaoke, though. I wouldn't, butcher them in the way that I do other songs.
What, you
Michael.
genuinely, you
No,
won't do
I wouldn't
it
do that.
because...
No, out of respect.
Okay, all right. So look, you've seen Giorgio take on our picture
Yeah,
round.
he did great.
He was up first, yes. Anything McFly, that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be really good.
All right, fantastic. Well, look, Katie, best of luck. Your time starts now. Fairy tale.
Snow White.
Shoe brand.
Pass.
The Saturday Singer.
Molly King.
Circus act.
Trapeze.
Sports equipment.
Bat.
Irish city.
Oh, pass.
The Simpsons character.
Ned Flanders.
Oakley dokely. Katie, congratulations.
Thank
That was
you.
well done. Let's go through your answers.
Just 2 passes, Katie. The shoe brand, Heelys, and the Irish city, Dublin.
Oh.
You have 31.2 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 26.4, which means you go straight to lane 1.
Thank you. Thank you.
Katie. Next up, it's Caroline, a HR business partner from New Malden. Well, welcome to the show. Feeling any nerves at all, or...?
Little, but I'm more excited, I think.
Oh,
excited to be
fantastic.
here because
Well-
I've actually wanted to be on a game show, so this
Yeah.
is my bucket list moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is one of your bucket list things?
Yeah.
All right. OK, so look, you work in HR, but what
Yeah.
are your passions outside of work?
Well, I've been working in HR for probably over 20 years, but in the last 6 years, I've actually decided to follow my dreams and be an actor. So that's
good
what I've
for
been
you,
doing now.
yeah, wow.
So I've been in quite a few short films, and I've done a couple of feature films as well.
Fantastic. All right. Anything else that you're passionate about?
So I really am passionate about mindset and personal development. It's something I've been doing for the last few years.
OK. All right. Well, look, we need a good mindset for this first
Yes.
game. OK, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Furniture.
Table.
Astronaut.
Pass.
Halloween activity.
Apple bobbing.
Barrier.
Pass.
Film.
Bridesmaids.
Super Mario character.
Daisy.
FIFA country code.
Ghana.
TV series.
Pass.
Roald Dahl book.
Matilda.
There you go, that's 5. Great work. Should we go through your answers?
Yep, please.
OK, here we go.
3 passes and 1 wrong, Caroline. The astronaut, Neil Armstrong. Barrier, Bollard. Super Mario character, Princess Peach. And the TV series, The Last of Us.
Oh.
You have 26.4 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 41 seconds. So, Caroline, you go to lane 3.
Thank you.
Thanks, Caroline.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Ben, a data scientist from Belfast.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Well, look, data scientist, I mean, that sounds pretty intense, but what do you like to get up to in your free time?
Yeah, so day-to-day, I build models to stop people from committing fraud, and then the people at work are nice enough that they let me bring in my interest from home, so I get to write different quizzes which help raise money for charity as part of work. So
Right.
they've helped raise, I think, about £5,000 in the last few years. So I got up into bouldering the last couple of years as well, which is sort of like almost like problem-solving rock climbing in a way.
Right, OK.
And then always been big on gaming just because I've always loved numbers and strategy, and so that's always been a big interest of mine.
Is there anything you can't do?
Well, many things. The brain's the strongest element. The
Brain's the
physical
strongest element.
The hand-eye coordination, things like that is where less sort of skilled. But
Well, great, because I mean, you don't have to drive these. They move themselves.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
based on your
Just like
brain.
they just go.
Yeah, exactly. It's all determined on
Yeah.
your brain. All right, well, look, let's get into it. Got
Yeah.
our picture round. Do you want to do it?
I think faces is a bit of a point. I'd probably prefer some of the later qualifiers, but we'll see how this one goes.
OK. Ben, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Your time starts now. UK country.
Wales.
Actress.
Pass.
Table football game.
As a video.
JLS singer.
Pass.
Star Wars character.
Han Solo.
Bird.
Magpie.
Jewelry.
Ring.
Winnie the Pooh character.
Christopher Robin.
Well done.
It's all right.
I like it. You passed quickly
Yeah.
and you did pretty well, man. Let's go through your answers.
2 passes and 1 wrong, Ben. The actress, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. JLS singer, JB Gill. And the bird is a blackbird. You have 26.4 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 28.1. So you go to lane 2.
Thanks, Ben. Last up is John, a retired bartender from Dewsbury. John,
Hello.
welcome to the show.
Right, thanks for having us.
Ready for it?
I'm super ready. I love quizzing. I love to win, and I want to win.
Yeah, exactly. Any other reasons? What brings you to the show today?
Well, most of all, Sarah had a right crush on her when I was younger. When
Okay.
she used to be in Saturday Superstar.
Yeah, there you go. John, I mean, I've got to ask, the hair, it brings me to one music genre, punk music. Are you a bit of a punk?
Oh, without a doubt. My favourite band are The Damned.
Yeah.
I've seen them about 47 times.
So just a couple of times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try a couple of times a year at least.
Yeah, nice.
I love going in the mosh pit, even being in the wheelchair.
Sorry, the mosh pit in the wheelchair?
Yeah. I've never come out yet, but I've been close a couple of times.
I'm not surprised. Well, look, we've got a picture round for you first,
Right,
John.
OK.
How do you feel about this one?
You either know them or you don't.
Exactly that. All right, well, let's hope that you know more of them.
All right, thank you very much.
You ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. Insect dwelling.
Beehive.
US actress.
Pass.
Ice lolly.
Clipper.
British singer.
Jamelia.
Beauty tool.
Nail file.
Bond villain.
Jaws.
Tally count.
8.
That's 5. Pretty good, John.
Right, thank you.
Let's see how you did with Sarah.
Well, you just passed on 1 and 1 wrong. The US actress, Uma Thurman,
All right.
and the British singer, Heather Small. You have 26.4 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 29.9. Please go to lane 3.
Right, thank you.
John. So, Sarah, we have our lineup. Remind us, who have we got?
We have got aspiring actor Caroline, Eurovision, You're a Vision, Giorgio, punk rocker John, mind sports champion Ben, and McFly Mad Katie.
OK, let's get into our first race. What do we need to know?
Well, our players will be asked questions down the line, starting with lane 1. Get an answer right, and their podium will start moving. But if they take too long to answer, pass, or get one wrong at any point, they'll immediately stop in their tracks. When players are close to the end of the track, their lanes will become supercharged to tell them they're in the end zone and approaching the finish line. The player who doesn't reach the finish line is out.
It is as simple as that. Just don't come last or you're off the show. Remember, everyone, this is a race, so you must answer within the time limit. Katie, you qualified fastest, so that means this time the first question is yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Katie, Dad Talk and Mum Talk are hashtags most associated with what social media app?
TikTok.
Correct. Ben, something confidential is said to be for your eyes what?
Only.
Correct. John, what animals feature in the mobile game Nittons?
Cats.
Correct. Giorgio, azure is a shade of which primary colour?
Blue.
Correct. Caroline, what is the most commonly spoken language in Argentina?
Spanish.
Correct. Katie, barrel leg is a style of what garment?
Trouser.
Correct. Ben, which superhero did Robert Downey Jr. first play in a 2008 film?
Iron Man.
Correct. John, Beverly, Pippin and Baldwin are varieties of what fruit?
Apple.
Correct. Giorgio, Belgrade is the capital of what country?
Bulgaria.
It's Serbia. Caroline, Tyson versus Douglas is a song by The Killers about what sport?
Boxing.
Correct. Katie, aphids feed by sucking what fluid from plants?
Nectar?
It's sap. Ben, which Roman general conquered Brittany in 56 BC?
Julius Caesar.
Correct. John, Freddy Fazbear is originally from which video game franchise?
Super Mario.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's. Giorgio, the term dyspepsia is used for an upset what?
Stomach.
Correct. Caroline, Madam, I'm Adam is a famous example of what type of phrase?
Pass.
It's a palindrome. Katie, who directed the classic film North by Northwest?
Steven Spielberg?
It's Alfred Hitchcock. John, awamori is a Japanese drink made from what grain?
Rice.
Correct. Giorgio, Annie Oakley was famous for wearing what style of hat?
Bob hat.
It's a Stetson. Caroline, what type of farm animal is a Texas Longhorn?
Cow.
Correct. Katie, Christmas Eve is how many days before New Year's Eve?
7.
Correct. Giorgio, which children's author created Tabitha Twitchit?
Pass.
It's Beatrix Potter. Katie, the board game... Giorgio, what happened?
I got it wrong.
Oh, we should have got Claudia F out here doing
I know. She would have known it.
Oh, dear. Sarah, what do you make of our race?
Well, the irony of you not getting Belgrade, the capital of Serbia, with all your Eurovision experience. But thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for Giorgio. The Katie, Ben, John and Caroline, congratulations. You have survived race 1. You are now one step closer to winning our £5,000 cash prize. But before we get into race 2, we're going to need to sort you out once again with another qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Qualifier 2 is the missing letters game. We'll reveal a clue and the first and last letters of the answer. So to get this right, you'd answer cherry. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to start in which lane this time? Let's welcome back Katie.
Katie, that was close.
It was, yeah, that was tough.
Close, wasn't it?
I know.
You were starting out in lane 1 and you were going, this is great, here we go.
Yeah, but oh, no, that was harder than I expected, definitely.
Well, look, you know what's coming next then.
Yeah,
The missing letters.
Yeah. This one's hit and miss for me, so we'll see.
Again, we're just hoping for McFly.
Exactly, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right, Katie, good luck. Here we go, your time starts now. Romantic symbol.
Heart.
DC Comics character.
Superman.
UK department store.
Pass.
Pantomime.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Minogue sister.
Danny.
Absolutely fabulous star.
Pass.
William Thackeray novel.
Pass.
Kellogg's cereal.
Rice Krispies.
There you go, that's 5. Snap, crackle and popped at the end there, well done. Look, let's go through your answers.
Just 3 passes, Katie. The UK department store, Fenwick. The absolutely fabulous star, Jennifer Saunders. And the William Thackeray novel, Vanity Fair. You are laying down the marker here. You're first up. You got your 5 correct answers in 29.1. So Katie goes straight to lane 1.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Katie. Next up, it's Caroline. You did it. You got to the finish line.
Only just.
Oh, no. Right, listen, it's all done now. You're here. You're into your next qualifier. Right, so we've got a missing letters round for you now. Are you ready for this one?
I am, yes.
OK, let's see how you do. Your time starts now. Part of the face.
Lips.
Game of Thrones character.
Pass.
Clothing neckline.
Sweetheart.
Mary Poppins song.
Pass.
Bed cover.
Quilt.
Leisure vehicle.
Camper van.
Dr. Seuss creature.
Lorax.
That's 5. Well done.
Just 2 passes, Caroline. The Game of Thrones character, Jon Snow, and the Mary Poppins song, Step in Time. You have 29.1 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 31.3. So you go straight to lane 2.
Thanks, Caroline. Next up, it's John. John, how was the first race?
It was okay. It was better than I thought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not too nervous about it?
No, not nervous. You just, if you get them right, you get them right.
That's it. Well, John, we've got a missing letters round for you now. You've seen this one playing at home?
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, and what do you reckon? Easy?
I don't know. I'll give him a go.
OK. John, let's do that. Your time starts now. Citrus fruit.
Lemon.
Type of car.
Pass.
David Mitchell novel.
Don't know.
Famous TV cook.
Pass.
Gladiator 2-star.
Don't know.
Newspaper job.
Editor.
Type of mattress.
Don't know.
Type of shoe.
Clog.
Basic emotion.
Sadness.
US state.
Kentucky.
There it is. Well done, that's 5 correct answers.
Yeah, and 5 passes, John. The type of car is a people carrier.
Right.
The David Mitchell novel, Cloud Atlas. The famous TV cook, Delia Smith.
Yes.
Gladiator 2-star, Denzel Washington. And the type of mattress, memory foam.
Yep.
You have 29.1 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 42 seconds, which means you're in lane 3.
Thank you.
Thanks, John. And finally, we have Ben. Ben breezed through that race.
I mean, that first one, the questions lined up for me. It might not be that way every race, but I'll take it when, you know, when they come to you.
Let's get into the game. We've got missing letters.
Yeah, missing letters. Numbers is always more my thing than letters, but I feel like this round's at least better than the pictures because there's no faces this time. So
No
that's
faces,
good.
exactly. Ben, you ready for it?
As ready as I'll ever be.
OK,
So
let's
we'll do
go. Your time starts now. Red meat.
Beef.
Keyboard key.
Skip.
World War I battle.
Pashond.
This morning presenter.
No, the Ben Shepherd.
Red fruit.
Strawberry.
Thames crossing.
Tarbridge.
Fantastic.
Strawberries are my favourite fruit, so that's a good omen. It's Passchendaele, isn't it?
Yes, Ben, you're right now. The World War I battle was Passchendaele. You have 29.1 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 23 seconds. Bang on. Go straight to lane 1.
Well done, Ben. So we have our lineup for the second race. We know how this works by now. Answer them fast, don't come last. Ben, you qualified fastest, so the first question is yours. Everyone, best of luck. Let's race. Ben, the boomerang is an emblem of what country?
Australia.
Correct. Katie, slippers are worn on what parts of the body?
Feet.
Correct. Caroline, carving and chefs are types of what kitchen implement?
Knives.
Correct. John, Eve of the Daleks was an episode of what TV series?
Doctor Who.
Correct. Ben, the pondicherry is a species of what predatory fish?
Shark.
Correct. Katie, Ralph Fiennes plays Cardinal Lawrence in which 2024 film?
Pass.
It's Conclave. Caroline, what does a toxicologist study?
Germs.
It's poisons. John, the Verdi opera Giovanna d'Arco is about which French woman?
Marie Antoinette.
It's Joan of Arc. Ben, a flow bee is a device used to style what part of the body?
Hair.
Correct. Katie, which US singer had their first UK top 10 hit with Diet Pepsi?
Pass.
It's Addison Rae. Caroline, which film studio is known for its 12 principles of animation?
Disney.
Correct. John, what planet's 2 moons were discovered in 1877?
Saturn.
It's Mars. Katie, what item of furniture is known as a chaise in French?
A chair.
Correct. Caroline, Pawnee, Indiana is the fictional setting of which US sitcom?
Pass.
It's Parks and Recreation. John, what creature is a somber tit?
A bird.
Correct. Katie, mononuclear cells have a single what?
Atom.
It's nucleus. Caroline, the sign language ASL was developed in which country?
America.
Correct. John, which singer fronted the 80s punk band Toyah?
Toyah Wilcox.
Correct. Katie, what type of hot drink is Typhoon Gold?
Tea.
Correct. Caroline, Much the Miller's son was a member of which legendary group of outlaws?
Pass.
It's the Merry Men. John, the word pulmonary comes from the Latin for what organs?
Pulmonary heart.
No, it's lungs. Katie, the novel Third Girl features which Belgian detective? Caroline, Bangladesh has a border with Myanmar and what other country?
India.
Correct. John. Wow. Wow. Sarah, that was one of the tightest races I think we've ever seen.
It really is. The margins here are so fine. But John, when I saw you get that Toyah question, I thought, oh my goodness, the gods are smiling. But I think I will see you again somewhere in a mosh pit. Who knows?
100%. Let's hear it for John.
Right, thank you for having us.
But Ben, Katie and Caroline, congratulations. You have survived again and you're all one step closer to playing for £5,000. Time now for another race, but first, your next qualifier. Listen very carefully to Sarah Green.
Qualifier 3 is a game of pairs. We'll reveal a subject and then 3 pairs of answers. Only one pair contains 2 correct answers. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to be fastest to qualify this time? Let's find out. First up, it's Caroline. That far away. Caroline, that far away. That was so close.
I know, that was too close.
Well, look, you've made it to the final 3. Tell me, you've seen your competitors. Who's the one to beat?
I'm going to say Ben, I think, just because of him being a data scientist. I feel like he's got quite a lot of knowledge.
Well, look, imagine you won the show today. Imagine you kept that luck going.
Yeah.
£5,000 is the cash prize. What would you do with it?
Well, actually, we're going on a family holiday in the summer to Kenya.
Wow.
So some of that money will probably go on that. But personally, I would want to take myself away on a little personal development retreat, maybe like a little meditation thing or creative writing.
Nice.
Something to really rejuvenate.
Maybe
and
to
relax.
India.
Maybe, yeah.
Definitely helped you today.
Yeah.
OK, all right. Well, that sounds fantastic. Well, look, we've got a pairs round for you now.
Yeah,
How do you feel
okay.
about this?
It's not my best round, but I kind of feel like the answers are there. So
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
Well, I will say this. Luck is definitely on your side today, Caroline. OK, you ready for it?
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
All right, your time starts now. Medical TV series.
Scrubs ER.
True Nuts.
Hazelnut chestnut.
Equines.
Zebra ass.
Kardashian-Jenner businesses.
Kylie Baby Skin, SKKN.
Sesame Street duo.
Bert and Ernie.
There you go. Know your Sesame Street.
Yep.
Very good.
I used to love it as a child, so yeah.
Oh, well, fantastic stuff, Sarah.
We have a clean sweep here to set the pace. You got your 5 correct answers in 23.5 seconds. Lane 1, Caroline.
Thanks, Caroline. Next up, it's Katie. Katie, you're in the final 3.
Yes.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, really excited.
OK. So tell me, who's the person to beat?
I think definitely Ben. Yeah, he knows his stuff, I think.
Yeah, data scientist.
Yeah, he's got a lot of knowledge.
No, 100%. But Caroline set a pretty good time in
Yeah.
that pairs round.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've got 2 fierce
I
competitors.
know, yeah, thanks. I feel so much better now.
Yeah, well, great. Well, look, let's make you feel even better. Imagine if you won. You've got £5,000. What would you do?
So like I was saying earlier, I love McFly. I've not seen them live for about 10 years now, nearly.
Right.
So I'd like to treat myself to go down to see one of their shows, maybe in the summer, maybe make a little weekend away out of it.
OK. All right. I thought you were going to say £5,000 to clone Dougie.
I could try.
Right. Yeah. Well, look, we've got our pairs round. As I say, Caroline did it in a great time.
Yeah, I think it takes me longer than that just to read them.
Yeah.
but I'll do my best.
OK. All right. That's all we ask. Your time starts now. Wizard of Oz character desires.
A brain, a heart.
London boroughs.
Hackney Ealing.
Hinge joints.
Knee elbow.
Neighbours characters.
Harold Bishop, Toadie Rebecci.
Means destroy.
Demolish wreck.
A clean sweep. That is fantastic. Sarah.
The current time to beat is 23.5 seconds. Katie, you did yours in 22.8. So you go to lane 1.
Well done, Katie.
Thank you.
Last up this time, it's Ben. Ben, you've been first in both races now, making a habit of it.
Well, hope to keep making a habit of it, but as I said, they can go anyway, and those were 2 very quick times to qualify there.
Very quick. Well, look, you've seen your competitors. Who's the one to beat?
I think after Caroline survived that last round and got through all that pressure, I think she can go all the way potentially now, but I would like to be the one to stop her, fingers crossed.
OK, all right. Well, look, imagine you did. You stopped everyone, including the track in the final race. £5,000 is yours. What are you spending it on?
So my family have always treated me so well, so I want to treat them. So my dad and I are big Formula 1 fans, so we'd love to do one of the classic races, I think Spa, Monza, Monaco. And then my mum's always wanted to see New York, so potentially make both of those trips happen might be just enough.
OK, well, look, Ben, you've been fantastic so far on our qualifiers. How do you feel about the pairs?
I think I'm going to need to get them all right to have any chance of not being in lane 3.
Yeah.
It's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
All right, well, let's see how close. Ben, your time starts now. Email providers.
Gmail, Yahoo Mail.
US-born tennis players.
Venus Williams, Andre Agassi.
Al Pacino films.
Goodfellas Casino.
Slang for extremely muscular.
Full jacked.
Dog breeds.
Bill Chihuahua.
Fizzy drinks.
Tango 7 Up.
Wow. Wow. I felt like you were fizzy there at the end, my word.
Yeah, it's a question of the one wrong. I've just burnt a little bit too much time there.
Sarah.
Yes, the Al Pacino films, House of Gucci and Heat. Everyone else got a clear round.
Yeah.
You didn't. The time to beat is 22.8.
Yeah.
You managed to get your 5 correct answers in 23 seconds, which means you take lane 2.
Well done, Ben. So we have our lineup for race 3, but who is going home this time? Best of luck. Let's race. Katie, which Lin-Manuel Miranda musical debuted on Broadway in 2015?
Hamilton.
Correct. Ben, hyperglycemia is an excess of sugar in what bodily fluid?
Blood.
Correct. Caroline, what London cathedral is located on Ludgate Hill?
St Paul's.
Correct. Katie, of the 4 planets that are closest to the sun, which is the largest?
Venus.
It's Earth. Ben, Chance Eau Vive is a fragrance by which iconic French fashion house?
Chanel.
Correct. Caroline, the fictional drink Diet Dr. Kelp features in which cartoon TV series?
Pass.
It's SpongeBob SquarePants. Katie, Shot Sage Blue Marilyn is a work by which artist from the pop art movement?
Gaudi.
It's Andy Warhol. Ben, Alicante is a variety of what salad item?
Tomato.
Correct. Caroline, which US musician is the subject of the animated documentary Piece by Piece?
Pass.
It's Pharrell Williams. Katie, a hydroxide compound contains hydrogen and what other element?
Oxygen.
Correct. Ben, Brown Willie is the highest point on what Cornish moor? It's Bodmin Moor. Caroline, the King of Hearts is a character in what Lewis Carroll novel?
Alice in Wonderland.
Correct. Katie, on a bar magnet, what is opposite to the North Pole?
South Pole?
Correct. Caroline, the Tag Heuer Formula One is what wearable device?
Watch.
Correct. Katie, cat's eyes and alleys are varieties of what children's plaything?
Pass.
It's marbles. Caroline, anti-lock mechanisms are a common feature of what car parts?
Brakes.
Correct. Katie, which female US singer had a UK #1 album with 1989?
Taylor Swift.
Correct. Caroline, what gold coin shared its name with a West African country? Caroline, did you know the answer to that question?
I was going to say Ghana, but
Guinea. So your momentum carried you to the line there. Once again, luck is on your side. Katie, I'm so sorry.
I know.
Oh dear. Sarah, what'd you make of the race?
Well, I think it was that cat's eyes and alleys. You lost your marbles, Katie. I'm so sorry.
But let's hear it for Katie.
Good luck, guys.
Ben and Caroline, congratulations. You're through to our head-to-head, and you're now just one step away from playing for £5,000. But to get that chance, you'll need to stop your opponent in their tracks right here. Sarah, how does it work?
In the head-to-head, you're on the buzzer. A correct answer makes you move and your opponent stop. But beware, if you buzz in and give a wrong answer, you'll stop moving and set your opponent in motion instead. The first one of you to reach the finish line goes through to the final for a chance to play for £5,000.
Ben, you want the money because you want to treat your mum and dad to a lovely trip away. And Caroline, you want to put some money towards a family holiday and a personal retreat. Ben, any final words for your opponent?
Well, Caroline, you may be an aspiring actor, but I think it's about time you take a bow and exit stage left.
Oh, Caroline, what do you have to say to that?
well, Ben, you may be a data scientist and good with figures, but this time your number's up.
Wow. Touché. Here we go. Fingers on buzzers, please. Best of luck. Let's race. A perforation gauge is used on what collectible items?
Caroline.
Stamps.
Correct. Numerophobia is the fear of what?
Ben.
Numbers?
Correct. The Arch of Constantine stands next to what Roman amphitheatre?
Caroline.
Colosseum.
Correct. What chocolate firm makes the Freddo bar?
Ben.
Cadbury?
Correct. Who plays the title character in the action blockbuster The Terminator?
Ben.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Correct. In 2024, which Bayesian singer became the...
Caroline.
Rihanna.
Correct. Used in astronomy, a refractor is what scientific device?
Caroline.
Telescope.
Correct. Eggplant is a dark shade of what secondary...
Caroline.
Purple.
Correct. The Jazz is a model made by what
Ben.
Japan...
Honda.
Correct. What is the lightest gas?
Ben.
Hydrogen.
Correct. In 2009, Graham Norton first commentated on which content?
Eurovision.
Correct. Crosscut is a type of what hand tool?
Caroline.
Shredder.
It's a saw. Which horse won back-to-back Grand Nationals in 20...
Ben.
Tiger Roll.
Correct. Jean Valjean sings Who Am
Ben.
Les Miserables.
I? Correct. King Charles III began attending which Scottish school in 1962?
Caroline.
St Andrews.
It's Gordonston. What biblical tower explains the...
Ben.
Is it the Tower of Babel?
Correct. What follows... Ben, you took chances in that race.
Yep.
And you have done it. You are through to the final to play for £5,000. Sarah, what did you think?
Oh, Caroline, it was that Scottish schools question. Certainly taught you a lesson today, didn't it? I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Let's hear it for Caroline. So, Ben, you are today's winner, and you're now going to be playing for £5,000. Sarah, how does it work?
To win that £5,000, all Ben has to do is to make it to the finish line one final time. But there's a twist, because he'll be racing against the track itself. Ben will face a series of quick-fire questions. He must get them right to keep moving. A wrong answer will stop him in his tracks. He has to stay ahead of the red to win the cash. But if Ben gets caught, it's game over.
So, Ben, here we are. You want to spend the money on treating your mum and dad to a wonderful trip away. That sounds lovely. And so far, you have won every single race. One to go. Let's see if you can go the distance. Now, listen carefully. The track will start moving when I finish reading the first question. £5,000 waiting for you right here on the finish line. One bit of advice, mate. Don't look back. For the final time, best of luck. Let's race. New York taxis are traditionally which primary colour?
Yellow.
Correct. Pam St. Clement played Pat Butcher in which BBC soap opera?
EastEnders.
Correct. Maize and Grace is a gourmet brand of what cinema snack?
Popcorn.
Correct. What form of code is communicated by a series of dashes and dots?
Morse code.
Correct. In the poem Casabianca, the boy stood on the burning what?
Bridge.
It's deck. To orify means to turn something into what precious metal?
Gold.
Correct. The Kwanzaa is the official currency of what African country?
Mali.
It's Angola. In the New Testament, the Beatitudes are teachings given by who?
Jesus.
Correct. Steven Spielberg won his first directing Oscar for what film?
Schindler's List.
Correct. What does the C in UNESCO stand for?
Cultural.
Correct. In 2024, which US rapper released the #1 album Chromacopia?
Drake.
It's Tyler, the Creator. What insect is the garden chafer?
Butterfly.
It's a beetle. What star sign covers late August and early September?
Virgo.
Correct. The Croce Rossa is the Italian branch of what organization?
It is the pass. Have I done it?
Well, Ben, that was so close. You passed on the final question.
Pass.
But luckily for you, that happened just after you hit the finish line. Fine margins, but congratulations, you have won £5,000.
Thank you so much.
You have played a fantastic game today. It has been incredible. That is it from us. A big thanks to all of our players. It's goodbye from Sarah.
Bye-bye.
And goodbye from me. We'll see you next time when 5 new players will be racing to reach the finish line. See you later.
Woo!
Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you.